Welcome and thank you for joining the BNSF Retiree Meeting. Over the next 3 modules, you will experience a retiree meeting that will help you understand what you need to know to ensure you will have the right coverage beginning January 1st, 2013. My name is Debbie Nelson and I am one of over 1,000 senior benefit consultants here at Extend Health. I'm pleased to have the opportunity to spend some time with you today to explain the changes at BNSF regarding your health plan coverage and to help you understand the options that will be available to you through Extend Health. By the time we are through today, you should have some idea of the process so that you will know your next steps. You are probably wondering, who is Extend Health? Extend Health is an independent company dedicated to serving Medicare-eligible retirees. We're not an insurance company. There's no such thing as an Extend Health insurance plan. What we are is the industry's largest Medicare exchange, representing about 80 different plan carriers at this time. Because of this unique relationship with the carriers, we can be objective. We don't have just one product that we need to enroll everyone into, one size fits all. You will have the opportunity to speak one-on-one with a licensed benefit advisor that represents several different plans in your area and is able to help you evaluate which plan makes the most sense for you, taking into consideration your individual medical needs, which doctors and hospitals you prefer, your lifestyle, and your budget. We are here to help each of you make an informed and confident healthcare decision as you transition from your current group health plan into an individual plan. Our goal is to make this a simple and positive experience for you. Here at Extend Health, we are experienced in helping people just like you. We have enrolled hundreds of thousands of participants, and our services are available at no cost to you. Each day on the phones at Extend Health, we have the opportunity to talk to the retirees of such companies as FedEx, Chrysler, Avon, Kellogg's, Whirlpool, just to name a few. We are so pleased to add BNSF to our list of distinguished clients. Extend Health represents all Medicare plan types. Now, when I say all, that sounds like there may be a lot, but really there's only 2 main plan types. The first type is a Medicare Advantage plan, and the second, a Medigap plus a prescription drug plan, Part D. Understanding the differences between these 2 Medicare plan types will make it much easier for you to evaluate which type of plan you will want to select. Both Medicare plan types can provide equally wonderful benefits depending what you're looking for in a plan. We represent many of the major carriers across the U.S., names that you are familiar with, including Blue Cross Blue Shield, AARP, Aetna, Cigna, Humana, just to name a few. So now we'll talk about the enrollment process. The enrollment process is very simple, 3 steps. The first step is to educate, and that's why we're providing this session for you today, to educate you a little bit about Medicare and the options available to you. But there's a second part to that education process that is very important to us here at Extend Health, and that is when you tell us about you, what your medical needs are, your doctors, your lifestyle, your budget, all the things that you want to consider while making your choice. Once you've had the opportunity to evaluate your options, we will help you make the choice that makes the most sense for you and begin the enrollment process over the phone. The last step is to manage your account. We are a resource for you, not only in making this initial decision, but also from year to year as you have questions and concerns and as things change in your life. How many of you have a really good friend that knows all about Medicare that you can call when you have a question? I want you to feel now that you do. Please think of us as your lifetime friend in Medicare. We will be here ongoing. Your Getting Started Guide should have come in the mail by now. The Getting Started Guide will prompt you to gather information including your Medicare card, your doctor and hospital's names, addresses and phone numbers, your prescriptions. You'll want to have all these close by the phone, perhaps in a little box or basket so that you'll be ready for your enrollment call. After you have gathered all these items together, please give us a call at 855-663-4219 to set your appointment if you have not already. Once your appointment has been set, watch for your enrollment guide to come to you in the mail. This guide will prepare you for your enrollment appointment. It will review the same Medicare basics that we are covering today, and you should also receive your appointment confirmation letter. If you have a computer and would like to do some research on your own, please visit our website designed especially for BNSF retirees at www.extendhealth.com/BNSF. There's a couple of online tools that I think will make things very simple for you in making your decisions. The first one is called Help Me Choose. There are a few simple questions that will help you narrow down your selection choices to the plans that match what you are looking for. The second tool is called the Prescription Profiler. This is an amazing tool that makes it very simple to select your Part D prescription drug plan. You simply input your current prescriptions, and then the profiler will make a recommendation on which Part D plan will best cover the specific medications that you take and which are the most cost-effective. The best thing about our website, however, is that you do not need to use it. You can just call in and talk to your benefit advisor, and they will provide that very same information for you. So this brings us to the greatest tool of all, your licensed benefit advisor. 100% of our workforce is located here in the U.S. We have offices in Utah and in Texas. Representing all the major carriers, our benefit advisors are objective. Whatever Medicare questions or concerns you may have, we are your advocate. Our benefit advisors are the best trained in the nation, having successfully attended what we call Extend University. Your benefit advisor will be licensed not only to state where they live, but also in the state where you live. We're here on weekdays, Monday through Friday, from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. When your enrollment appointment time comes, if there's someone else you would like to have on the phone with you while you are evaluating your options, this is not a problem. Whether it's your spouse, your financial advisor, perhaps you have a child or grandchild that helps you with these types of decisions. Once we get your permission, we are happy to accommodate your wishes. Once your decision is made, however, we will have to have either you or your durable power of attorney on the phone to do the actual enrollment, and that, of course, is to protect your rights. 100% of all enrollment calls are recorded, and this is for your protection. Do you know where your Medicare card is? In order to enroll in a plan with Extend Health, you will need to be enrolled in Part A as well as Part B. We will need the information off your card at the time of enrollment. If you need assistance getting a replacement card, or if you need help getting your Part B in place, call us as soon as possible and we can help you with that. You will want to get that little box or basket and put it by the phone in preparation for your enrollment appointment. Put your Medicare card inside along with your prescriptions, your doctor information, and any questions that you have. Go ahead and write them down and have them in the basket as well. That will keep everything available for your enrollment call. You're probably wondering what your new coverage will look like. Your Medicare Parts A and B will still provide the core coverage, and you do continue to pay that Part B premium no matter which option you select. You will select either Option 1, Medigap and Prescription Drug Plan, or Option 2, Medicare Advantage Plan to cover the remaining amounts. This is the only part that is changing. Optionally, Extend Health also does have dental and vision plans that are available for you. If this is something that you feel that you would benefit from, please talk to your benefit advisor for the details. So now let's go into a little more detail with regards to these two options. Let's first look at Option 1, a Medigap plan plus a prescription drug plan. If you have a piece of paper handy, draw a line down the middle and take a few notes here to help you remember the differences between Option 1 and Option 2. Now, Option 1, Medigaps, have names that are letters of the alphabet. starts with Plan A and goes through to Plan N, like Nancy. Now, the most comprehensive plan is called a Plan F, and I like to say the F stands for full coverage and fantastic. Now, Plan F is the most comprehensive plan. But there are also Plan N, Plan C, and so forth, and these are plans that have the same core benefits as a Plan F, but there are some co-pays and co-insurance associated with them. Medigaps are often referred to as supplements, sometimes also called a gap. All three of these names mean the same thing. Medigaps have great portability. What I mean by that is that if you travel across the country, let's say you have a motorhome, or you go visit the grandchildren, you can take your medical benefits with you across the 50 states. You also have limited coverage when you travel outside of the U.S. A Medigap also gives you more flexibility with your doctors and hospitals. Any doctor or hospital that accepts Medicare is usually happy to accept your Medigap. There are no network restrictions with a Medigap plan. You will most likely need a Part D prescription drug plan to go along with your Medigap, and this will provide your prescription drug coverage. If you have veteran benefits, TRICARE for Life, Indian Affair benefits, or some other creditable coverage, however, you do not need to get an additional plan. We'll have 3 different cards with this option. First, your original Medicare card. Second, your medical card. And third, your prescription drug card. There's one additional thing to keep in mind when you enroll in a Medigap plan. Most carriers require that you pay your first month's premium at the time of your enrollment. If money is tight, you will need to plan ahead and budget accordingly. Let's move on now to option 2. Medicare Advantage plans. These are your HMOs and PPOs, and typically have a network that you would need to work within to receive your benefits. HMOs especially have specific doctors and hospitals that you can get wonderful benefits from as long as you can work within the network that is provided. The minute you go out of the network, you no longer have benefits. A PPO gives you a little more flexibility to go outside of the network, but you do pay more. Medicare Advantage plans can be a great option for those who have been there and done that and just plan to stay close to home. It can also be a great option for those who are in good general health, who want to keep their health care costs to a minimum but want that confidence of having a plan that's there if the unexpected were to happen. Keep in mind that if you go outside of the network, say to go on vacation or something, you would have emergency coverage with a Medicare Advantage plan. Be sure to ask your benefit advisor the details for the plan that you are considering. We refer to this type of plan as a pay-as-you-go plan, as monthly premiums are typically lower than a Medigap, but then you have co-pays and co-insurances as you use your plan. Medicare Advantage plans pay instead of Medicare, and you have just one card that you present when you go to use your benefits. I hope this brief overview of Medicare has been helpful for you. If you have additional questions, jot them down, put them in your basket so that when you have your appointment with your benefit advisor, you will have the opportunity to have them answered. Please join us on Module 2.